Good morning, everybody. Good morning from a beautiful, beautiful morning here in the Philippines. Man, look at this water, this beach. Couldn't ask any better. The water's just crystal clear right now. And I see one of the neighbors is here right now, diving down and getting those round flat shells. I think they call them like Lampiro. It's the one they make the Capiz, as they call the Capiz glass. It's those flat shells they use for making lampshades, windows, everything. Because they got a flat and kind of translucent material, you know. So it's pretty cool. And where they're getting those, of course, they're selling them. They'll bag them up in little bags with a certain weight, and they sell them. Well, that is the morning weather report here. It's beautiful. So this morning, it's right back to trying to seal the bottom of that pond and get concrete over it. And I just keep pumping water because I'm having to pump out even that big hole next door. And of course, then there's water that retains down the sand, and basically I'm having to drain that sand. And if a rain comes, I'll just kind of, you know, it's one step forward, two steps back. So it's just part of it. But we're making progress anyway with the tarp down on there, with some of that plywood down in there. And then we put our spacers, we set our steel, and or we set our steel and put our spacers. We mix that crete and keep a line going. Even though there's water, it pushes it forward and it still seals the concrete. So that's what we've been doing. And we've only got maybe 12 to 14 feet, maybe 14 feet left down in the bottom before it's completely done across right there. And then we still have some sides and stuff to do. Before we completely close that down there, I need to come back up some of these other areas and do a little rendering work before we 100% seal that whole big gap. We need to have as much of the rest of the pond already prepared as possible, because we don't want this thing to float out of the ground. Yeah, we need that pressure, that hydraulic pressure, to have a relief somewhere still. And the relief right now is that big stretch of about 14 feet right there. We can get down smaller than that, but where that water's able to relief out of there and us pump it out. But once we completely block it, we do have to be careful at that point, because it can push up out of the ground. I know people think, oh, it's heavy concrete and all this. Doesn't matter, and it doesn't have to be a foot of water. It can be very thin. Hydraulic pressure is amazing, and we don't want to start shift, crack, all that. So what'll happen is once we seal that, I need to start putting water in immediately, like immediately getting a balance of pressure in there. And I may even pump the water from the cistern, which would be like a speck in it, but something, or just hope that some good rains come really quick and start filling that and balancing that pressure out right there. And I think that'll probably be the best bet. There's so much runoff that comes through here, coming down that driveway and all over there too. I'm sure it's going to fill up pretty fast. It is going to be a battle getting a hole dug down in this sand, with it being just so full of water, and getting this sump set in place, and then trying to crete the floor of the pond around it and get a seal right there. Of course, the concrete will cure under the water, but if the end of that water builds up a little pressure, it'll push a hole through the crete somewhere. The one things I can do on that is I can mix the Portland mix really strong on the cement, put a whole bunch of it in, put waterproofing in it, and I have a jug of that acrylic agent also, like you use on tile floors and all, to keep it flexible. and I put all that in there and get it where it'll set really fast. So mix it a little thick, drop it in, pound it down real fast, and you know, get all the bubbles out of the creep mix, and hopefully that it'll set pretty fast and seal itself over. And I think that's going to be my plan. That sump is going directly underneath this bridge. That way I can run the electricity up underneath the bridge right here, have a box breaker, you know, all that underneath there for the pump and everything hidden away.
Hello everybody, so we are now in the town again because today is a market day. Ukay-ukay. May ganito din sa inyo, no? Market, no? May maganda yung ray ko. Pangganda pang beach ray. Ukay-ukay. Si Maria Bukay.
Diba siya ito nagambal?
On the spot. So, ito yung gulayan namin dito. Dito yan siya, yung gulayan namin. Dito ako mamaya bibili ng ano. 10 o'clock. Mga hanggang half day lang ata sila. I bought the vegetable here. Dito ako bumibili. Yan, dito ako. Suki. I go back later. Ukay-ukay. Yes, we are in Ukay-ukay. It's Sunday. It's a lot of choices. Oh, ukay-ukay. You sure? You sure it's fit? Huh? Okay. You get 3. Wow, it's cheaper. Yeah, so come here. So this short is 3 for 100. Not bad, ah. It's not bad. Na-fit mo na lahat? Wait, don't be shy to fit. Okay lang yan. Make it sure na kasya sa'yo. Ha? Bala ka. Take your time. Yung gustuhan mo kasi marami pa siya, oh. Yeah. Take your time kasi marami pa naman eh. Yep. So I'm with Caroline today. So we're going to it's the Sunday market day. So we're done ukay-ukay now, and I'm gonna get our pork here. Tita Shinley, one of my friends, yung batita. Yes, and we're gonna check the fish station there. Happy. Masarap ng batuan din, oh. Yung alin? No? Shrimp? Ipon? Oh, masarap talaga yung shrimp. Hello? Pasko na sa pao. Takal mo ko pao.
Ang sarap na ito.
Ano, sa tambo?
Labong.
Labong? Anong i-mix mo dyan?
Ito, mas labong.
Anong labong namin mo? Ah, yeah, yung ano, ang bamboo shoot. Oo. Bamboo shoot. Yun nga.
Kaso hindi ko makain ng stick-on dyan. Ganyan.
Yung asawa ko gusto ng saging. Maghanap ako ng saging.
Ay, kailangan ko rin pala bumili ng
Alin?
kalamansi.
Kasi ma'am, bayang
Yan oh.
tiyak mga grupo ka na.
Yung malaki.
Sino? Ma'am? Kasi nga ba?
Yung kwan.
Grapes. Raro na mula. Shrimp oh, tingnan mong shrimp malaki. Dito ako dumaan kanina eh. Kita girl ah.
Para mga to?
Makan. Mangosteen, 70, 1/2 kilo. Bakal. We look so haggard. Yeah, we're just haggard after we scrolling around the market. It is so hot and steamy, and of course it's a bunch of people, but so glad we made it. And we're about to heading back to casa, and we are packed, you know. My e-bike is really full of stuff right now. So Caroline also bought a lot of stuff, and I bought also a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're ready to get back home before our fish gonna get, you know, what you call that one, not fresh anymore. So see you in casa. So this is the fish that I bought in the market today, and I'm gonna cook this one paxio, cook with vinegar and some spice, and then my pork is here. I'm gonna cook sinigang for today. Sinigang requested by James Hightower. Bulto ko kutsara, tinidor eh. Matinagkitindura. Let's eat pork sinigang, fried fish, and yeah, pinaksiw.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening. It's a Sunday evening, and I did not vlog today or yesterday either. I just enjoyed my time here without the camera or anything like that. I needed a little downtime away from keeping up with the camera. Well, we've had some guests here, Lenny and his girlfriend, and they've been here staying in a room, and they extended their stay and stayed additional time. And he rented Cap's motorcycle. Cap has a second bike, or actually Cap bought it for his girlfriend. It's a little Benelli scooter. Has that really European style to it. I'm sure some of you will know those little Benelli scooters. So it's a great little bike though. So Lenny rented it. Cap had a couple helmets with it, and Lenny's been out running around and taking rides up in the mountains and around different places and having a good time. And in fact, they're out at the Bakubo at the beach right now. We got a little grill out there, and there's a charcoal little stove there too. And Lenny's girlfriend's been, and him too, been cooking up food out there at the beach and enjoying themselves, just relaxing and having a good time. Me, I was going to go for a bike ride early this morning. Cap and I was, and we were all ready to go on a little bit further, more adventurous, that like that Benelli where it can't go. But I woke up with a little bit of a headache, and the reason I had a headache is because when we planned the ride, I've been having some trouble with the audio on my GoPro, even with the Media Mod and the DJI mics. The sound's not coming through very good. I think it's the Media Mod doing it that's killing it down. Even me turning all the gains and the levels all the way up and all. So maybe it's a bad Media Mod. It's right here, in fact. It's this little box in the bottom right here, and it goes around, connects to the camera, and so you can put external mic on the GoPro. So I stayed up late last night dealing with that, watching some videos and stuff of others that's actually had the same issue, and trying to figure out and adjust it out. And also that GoPro, the color's been off on it. I have two of these GoPros, and my older one than that one, man, the color is great on it. But on that one, I can't connect the Media Mod. And on this one, I haven't been pleased with the video at all. Just this brightness and all to it, kind of blown out all the time. So I was also trying to adjust that out, trying to change the ISO down to the lowest setting, and turned off the auto on adjustments on the brightness, and just many different things, you know, changed it in there to native and different things. So I think I got the video maybe where it's better, and I was going to test that today and didn't get around to it. But anyway, I got to messing around with that so long and so much, and trying to hurry around and get batteries charged and everything ready for a ride this morning, that I got my adrenaline kind of ramped up. And next thing you know, it's already in the morning hours, and I hadn't been able to go to sleep. So when I got up this morning, I was like a rest and didn't feel good. You ever do that? You know, you get so wound in doing something that you kind of mess it up with that. Told Melinda that too. Don't make too many plans, because if you feel like really pressured to meet these destinations and plans, it takes a lot of the fun out of it for me. So I called Cap and I said, you know, I hope you don't mind, but I'm just gonna stay here and not ride and just enjoy my day and piddle with the boat. And he said, you know what? If you don't mind, I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna come down there with you and hang out with you. And I said, well, come on, man. So he came down and spent the day with me, and I just tell you what, man, old Cap, he spends a lot of time with me, and we go way back. We've been friends since 2001, and it's just so cool to have a longtime friend like that living in the same town here in the Philippines, right down the road from me. It is just absolutely so cool. In the U.S., we did so much together, and we had motorcycles back in the U.S. We both rode Harleys together and stuff and all that, man, and did work together and everything. You know, we got some miles under the belt with each other, you know, and so it's just so cool that he's here, and you've got that person like that, a little bit of home and a little bit of your life from back home, you know, right here. So I just think it's pretty cool. Well, anyway, that's the story with that, and that's how my days went. And I have absolutely enjoyed my day. And I got in here cleaning on the garage and doing stuff with the boat. And actually, I'm hooked up to the boat right now. And I wanted to launch it today, but the tide was too low. And we're in a change of tides right now that even a high tide's not very high. But starting tomorrow, they're going to start coming up. So I'm thinking maybe early in the morning I may go launch, but I see all this lightning. I just hope that more bad weather's not coming in, because it was a absolutely beautiful day. Really beautiful day. Walk out here, I'll show you a couple things, some additions to my lighting here. So I put these lights up in these Talisay trees here. Check that out. lights here on the side of the tree right there, pointing up. And I can change what it does, but it's just switching patterns there right now. Shining up on the bottom of those leaves and branches. And I've got another one over here also. And it's in this tree here, right where the trunk splits like two trees. And it's coming up, lighting up all inside the tree. So I like that. Mel just loves it. You really can't see it at that distance. The camera just not picking up the light, but there's one pointed up in that coconut tree. You can see a little bit on some of the colors, but in the reel, it's really got the tree lit up. And then I've got another one. Ouch, something's sharp there. I got another one pointing down on the sidewalk here for now, but I probably won't leave this light here permanent. We just stuck it up for the time being. But I've got one lit up right here, at least right now. It lights up these steps till we get the permanent light in.